All right, well, oh, I almost forgot. Oh, don't tell me it hasn't been a while. My glasses. Now we're ready to go. So yeah, we're back, baby. Or at least I am. So today we are probably finishing up our learn to play of the Librarian's Apprentice. Hi, Brett. Also, I will not be drinking water. I will be having a alcoholic beverage because we had a water pipe burst in our house and I deserve it. So, yay me. um, yeah, it has been an eventful. It's our house was is old. It was built in the 30s, and so like old houses have problems. Uh, don't get me wrong, it's well built, and we have not had that many problems. But like this is just one of those problems that old houses can have sometimes because the piping is fucking old. So, yeah. Also learning some really interesting things about my house, like the fact that it looks like somebody built an additional ceiling in order to put the bathroom in our master bathroom. Yeah, like the way that things are constructed is weird because, they had to like there was new additional plumbing that was clearly added like much later in the old copper pipes that are in there. It's like it's really it's quite funny. It was, yeah. So they like dropped the ceiling in one of our bedrooms in order to make space for the plumbing for like to put that bathroom. It's all very weird. Um anyway, we're not here to talk about plumbing, or maybe we are. It really depends on what happens today because we're here to play the Librarian's Apprentice. So, um, super quick recap. Basically, the way that this game works is it's a solo journaling RPG. And you need a deck of cards and two d6s. Which d6s should I use today? I think I'm going to use this duck die. And I'm going to use a bead. So I'm going to use a duck die, my wonderful ducky dice that the Femmes got for me, and this beautiful die that the D20 has a bee in it, but this one has some gorgeous flowers. It's an absolutely beautiful set. So I'm going to use these two. I'm trying to remember what the name of the dice company is, and now I can't. Cryptid Dice. Fucking Gil Fishman. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to make that a character in all my solo games now. Gil Fishman. I'll write that down. Gil. That's not how you spell that at all. It's not Gil, by the way. I spelled that correctly. Thank you. Excuse me. There we go. Gil Fishman, the recurring character in all of my solo TTRPG playthroughs. Alright, so, and I was about to say Cedria. Jeez. It's not this character. Quelos has basically been looking around the library trying to figure out a way to stop the Nausiphages, who are these withered husks from the burned section that lick books and absorb their knowledge, and the writing appears on their skin. And she has bonded with the thing below. I think that's what it's called. The thing below. Right? Yeah, the thing. She has bonded with this creature that is apparently like the most intense thing you can fucking encounter in this game, because I encountered it, but as part of encountering it, I made it my friend. because we both want to stop the nosophages. So, and I only need one more document in order to complete my quest. So this, like I said, this might be it. We might be moving on to the next solo TTRPG. Cheers to the fun stuff, not plumbing. All right, so second, first, same as the first. We're going to draw a card. All right, we're going to do some navigation. 10 and a 10. Fuck. That is not good. Oh, I don't need another. I'm going to hit another complication, aren't I? Okay. By the skin of my teeth. Alright, I'm gonna use a resource to add a +1 to this roll. Actually, I think you're supposed to call that before. Too bad, I'm calling it now. Which means that I hit 10. So, let's see, what does that give me? It's been a while since I played this game, which means I don't remember. Okay, travel. Oh wait, no, I know how that works. I need to remember how the... I can't remember what happens if you hit the... Let's see. Ooh, JK, I'm gonna have to use 2 of my resources to hit this, which I'm gonna do. Again, I think you're supposed to call that beforehand, but I have them to get to use, so like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it. So we're gonna get some light here. We're gonna hit some light. So I'm gonna say that I get an 11. And since they're both 10s, that means that I get it. So if I get some light, that also means that one of these is gonna become... This lets me trade in a card. So I think I'm gonna keep this 10 and then save this and add another resource. So I will remember that for next time. Hi, Jenna. Yeah, so because of this is probably going to be the last episode of this particular TTRPG. However, I think that next week we're going to be moving on to our our next one, which is going to mean learning how to set up that overlay on stream, because that is the way that we do things around here, because I'm gonna literally learn how to play this thing on stream, which means no prep. Alright, so we are moving to our new room. Bean dip to the front, please. Bean dip to the front. Alright, so now we gotta roll for all our stuff. So, first things first. Okay, so we've got the 10 of hearts. That's not how you spell that. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so first things first. I'm gonna do duck die is first die. Alright. Area descriptor. 3 and a 2. Frost. Ooh, I like that already, considering that that's very apropos feature. 2 and a 4. Gears. Interesting. Ooh. I'm thinking like steampunky snowman. Alright, category. 4 and a 1. Mysteries! I love that. Oh, that's such a good one. I love it. Alright, document format. Information as presented as 2 and a 3. Etchings. You know what? I'm not going to roll the second one. I'm saying it's etchings in ice. Because I said so. Because this is my game. And I can do whatever the fuck I want. No, come back! It's my game. What, like the brisk snowman that was like hardcore snowboarding snowman. Isn't that what that was? The like Nestle Nestea, brisk Nestea or whatever. That stuff was fucking delicious also. All right, events and secrets. Ooh. Double 6s. That's still a thing, isn't it? So part of the... This is actually fucking bananas. So the narrative that I have made in this game... No, I didn't. So the narrative that I have created for this game, right, is that Quelos, my character, is trying to find a way to rid the library of these nociphages because they are like encroaching upon her home. And so she's trying to figure out a way to stop them. Well, my secret that I literally just rolled for in what is probably the last room of this fucking game is that the nociphages feed the knowledge they steal to this burned section of the library to heal it. How do I feel now? What the fuck, man? I had to pull my glasses off for that one. There are no lenses in these, by the way. I don't wear glasses. Okay, well. Fuck, okay. Oh my god. I'm like, I know, right? I was the turkey all along. But so now I'm like, how do I... Oh, man. I'm like, how... Oh. Okay, wait, let me read back through my notes really quickly. Because there's like... Oh my god, I'm like losing it right now. I'm trying to just keep taking deep breaths. So the thing below and the nociphages are mortal enemies. I did that. Oh my god. I'm like losing my mind right now, trying to just like breathe. Oh my god. Yes, okay. The documents that Quelos is trying to find are all related to how to extract stolen information from the nosophages. But it turns out that they're using this information to try to heal part of the library. Oh my god. I want to be a real librarian too. When I was younger, that was like literally almost every day we would go to our local library. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and when we didn't have anything else to do, we would just sit in the library for fucking hours. I encouraged my library to get the entire Wizard of Oz series, and I have read every single one of those books. I don't know why. Wow, okay. Oh man, okay. Trying to see if I reference this anywhere else. I remember this. Oh my goodness. Gil Fishman. Fucking Gil Fishman. Ah! Okay, and I still have this group of hunters. Jeez. That's a good question. Okay, nosophages feed the knowledge they steal to the burn section of the library so it can heal. Okay. So, I'm going to say that when Quelos enters this section, she finds a large dome made entirely of ice. On the walls are etchings that are mysteries of the library. One of the etchings. So she's not in the burned section, so she wouldn't like see it happening. Trying to think, how does she learn this? I think it's gotta be from a book, right? So she like reads this mystery book that talks about like where did the nosophages come from and what are they doing, and like the detective follows them and helps them heal the burned section or something like that. But I think that this is still up for debate, like how they so the way that it's worded, it says feed the knowledge they steal to the burned section so it can heal. So the way that it sounds is like they are taking the knowledge and putting it in this section. Like they're stealing it from one place and putting it in another place that it's not supposed to be. However, yeah, they're just like redistributing it basically. Okay, so no, you know what? Now, Quelos is going to make it her mission to figure out if there's a more efficient way to heal the burned section. Because this is silly. These things are roaming around, stealing random documents, like random knowledge. Exactly, right? There's got to be a better way to do this, but if that's what they're really trying to do, then we are going to create efficiencies here. So this last document that I'm looking for is literally, though, I know, This last document that I'm going to go look for is that I'm going to try and find a more efficient way, okay, to heal the burn section. One such etching is a... I can totally spell. Okay, we're gonna find a better way. You know what? Maybe I need to find, maybe I need to find Gil Fishman again and see if he can help me. Okay, I think that this is gonna call for some research. Okay. Alright, what are we gonna get here? Nope. Go away. Bah. Okay. 3? I can deal with that. Oh no, that was my face card. Okay, I can totally deal with this though. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna do some research. I rolled 7, but that's fine. So this goes away. And then I'm going to keep you. That'll help me heal some fatigue at some point. Okay. And now we're gonna navigate again. Let's fucking go. Damn it. Oh no, aces or ones. Oh my goodness, and a queen. Okay. I want that queen. I think I'm gonna call it and use these 2 resources to bump my roll. Is it enough? Wow. How does math work? Yes! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Okay. Woo! Oh wait, actually, let me check. Do I get to... Just add either card to the map. Discard the other. I can keep it. Okay, we're keeping this queen. That means there's a document here. Do you know what that means? That means I'm about to save the burn section. Woo! Okay, so we are going with the hunters, with the Nosiphage hunters. And I'm going to say that Quelos has convinced them that they don't need to hunt the Nosiphages. What they need is to create a world in which the Nosiphages do not need to do what they were doing. So we are all on the same page about we're not going to kill them, we're not going to try to hurt them. What we're going to try to do is find a better way so that they don't need to do the things that they're trying to do. And maybe if we can heal the burned section, the Nosiphages will heal too. So fucking there. There we go. Okay. So, let's roll. Give me them tables. I love a good table. Okay, so we are Queen of Diamonds. I swear I'm normally better at typing. Like, this is not how this normally works. Okay. Tables. All right, first one is 5 and a 6 Cheesy Pete. Oh, I need to take away these resources because I used them. No resources. Great. Alright, 5 and a 6. So this room is pristine. That feels right. Feature is double 2s. Feathers. Maybe it's just full of like a very feathery bird that molts constantly. And that's why that's the feature. Alright, category is 5 and 4. Spirits! I have ideas here. Document format is 5 and a 3. The smell from 6 and a 2. Knotted yarn. Alright, and what is my secret or event? Double 2s. Sentient documents have formed a secret society. I mean, I know how I learned this. Okay, so here's the finale, y'all. The finale is that Quelos and her merry band of Nosiphage, no longer hunters, enter this pristine room that the only thing that it has in it are skeins of yarn on like spools throughout the room, and then at the top there is this large red bird that is just sitting on this like bar singing to itself. And as it's singing, there are the pieces of yarn are like winding around each other, like knitting themselves together, almost as if damn, Jenna, you and I are like having some kind of telepathy right now. I'm not kidding. Almost as if the bird is knitting a scarf out of the documents. Now, within these documents, because the category is spirits, I think that the documents have come together, that these sentient documents have come together to try to find a way to stop the Nosophages. So they are already on the same page as Quelos. And she is able to communicate with these sentient documents. And because they are because the documents are sentient and they are able to take the information of the spirits that the documents are about, and they are able to form a plan. So these documents knit themselves together into this like long, beautifully ornate scarf. And Quelos and the rest of the hunters take the scarf with the bird's blessing, and the bird's name is Ruby, I decided, because it's a red bird. And they take that document scarf to the burned section, which is full of Nosophages. So they have to like dip, dive, dodge, make sure that the Nosophages don't see them or lick the scarf, because then it will destroy all the information in there and that would ruin everything. They have to sneak through the burned section, and finally when they reach the center, there's this one large bookshelf. Don't lick the scarf, I know. No, you know what? Bullshit. I'm saying that the burned section is full of trees. Then that's the documents there, is that they're all carved trees. And then in the middle there's this one huge tree, and And Quelos and all of the other hunters, they wrap the scarf around the tree. And as they do, all of the information in these sentient documents, because the documents are sentient, the knowledge isn't lost. They are able to translate the knowledge that they have into other knowledge and revive the burned section. And as the magic of the scarf and these sentient documents spreads out throughout the burned section, suddenly the Nosophages are back. They come back and they're just patrons again. And yeah. And Quelos gets a job as head librarian. And that's how the story ends. And I got all my documents and I didn't die. Go me. We did it, y'all. How about that? Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. That really threw me for a loop. I love this game. Okay, so talking about the game itself, right? Obviously this is a 3-pager basically if you take out the tables. It's I will say that it's the big, and I say this all the time, but the big hurdle to starting any game is the fact that it just looks intimidating. But this game is really easy to learn. And I think I was able to do it pretty easily with very few glitches. There were a couple of things that I definitely got wrong initially, but not bad at all. And another nice thing about it is that while, this took me several hours to play through, and while you are supposed to create your little library map here, I'm sure I could have done much more with this in terms of moving throughout the library. However, if you need to save this is really easy to do digitally. This is just Roll20. It's just a deck of cards and Roll20. And it was super easy to do. So that's an easy way to save the game if you're already familiar with Roll20 and how it works. Easy peasy. I know that something other people have talked about is that the journaling aspect can feel a little intimidating. I will say that I did better journaling on some days than others. And I feel like it really doesn't matter how much you write down. That is entirely up to you, and it is totally enjoyable. It's enjoyable one way or another, right? Exactly. So that's the nice thing about this game, is that the journaling part it's kind of optional. It just really depends on how much you want to remember, how in depth you want to get with it. It's really, really up to you. And the tables and the prompts really help. So even if that's the only thing you write down, it's very easy. And I think it's really easy to get your imagination going and help you kind of build this story for yourself. So yeah, I highly recommend, especially as a starter. This is the first solo TTRPG I've ever played, and I love it. I think that this broke down a lot of barriers for me, because brand new system and didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, here we are. I played the whole thing. So yeah, I definitely would do it again. Let's see, if people are interested, there is a link, the itch link, if people are interested in getting it. But yeah, I think this was really fun. And yeah, now with that being said, fear not, fellow listeners. No, that's Welcome to Night Vale, but that's fine. This is more Welcome to Night Vale vibes than the next solo TTRPG that we'll be taking on. because this show is not over. Just this section of the show. So we did the Librarians Apprentice, which is an amazing game, and now we are going to be moving on to what, oh my god, Scott has told me is pronounced colossal and not colossal, which is what I kept calling it. Which, you know, colossal sounds way better. Colossal sounds like something to have to do with a colostomy bag, so I'm glad that somebody corrected me. So yeah, this is our next adventure. I have literally only skimmed through this. So I will be getting the PDF version, and then then this is the next thing. And again, I'm not going to read this before we start. I am starting from zero. So that, you know, if y'all want to learn how to play with me, that's what we're going to do. So that, you know, people can watch and go through these and read them and be like, oh shit, that's how you do it. I'm starting at zero with this. So I'm going to get the PDF, and that's part of what we're going to do too, is figure out what makes the most sense in terms of our overlay and just kind of go from there. I am super, super stoked. I keep talking about this because I've had it for a long time. I got it when I was in a bit of a lull with my D&D groups post-COVID, and I was like, must RPG! And then D&D picked up again for me, and I never got around to it. So this is the perfect excuse to go ahead and do this, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, next week, tune in for Colossal. Yeah, I think that's the show. It's gonna be a little shorter since we ended up ending tonight. But I hope that y'all had fun too. Like I said, I absolutely love this. I think that was a lot of fun. I think I actually had more fun than I anticipated. I mostly because I think I was like, oh god, new game, new rules, much intimidate. But like, this is fantastic. Yeah, so you can catch me here tomorrow morning for Morning Initiative, first Morning Initiative of the new year, since the first week of the new year we were plagued by snow and my adorable child was sick as a sick as a dog. Yes, so, and to that point, we are going to be starting Ambrica up again in the spring. I have made the decision we're going to get the scheduling together. Springtime is just, I think I'm going to have more energy and focus, and we will be able to do that. So I think as of right now, we'll start twice a month, and then going forward, we'll see how that feels and just kind of go from there. So we are going to be picking up with our, I mean, you can call it D&D. It's like a D&D hack, but and then hopefully we'll be able to get some other games on the docket, just depending on how people's lives go, because we all know that life be lifin' lately. So, but yes, the plan is to have Ambrica again starting in the spring, March. We're going to schedule something. We will get that on the calendar. We're going to get it done. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to get everyone together again and to continue the story because I miss my peeps. And then on Thursday, Jenna, correct me if I'm wrong, but on Thursday at 9 p.m. EST, you can join Jenna for her solo Star Finder. No, Starforged. Starforged. Why again? Okay, so 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. You can join Jenna for her solo Starforged. Ooh, Eclipse Protocol. I love that. Ah! Yes, and if you didn't know, Jenna's game is turning into a serial, and I'm very excited about it. I read the first one. I haven't had a chance to read the second. I don't know that I did the second one because life. But it's very cool and very, very exciting. It's just so much fun. Yeah. Also, you know, just in case you were wondering, solo TTRPGs are a great way to inspire yourself to write. I could probably write a book with the material, just these couple of sessions that I did with this. It's like 7 hours, maybe, of content. I could write a book out of this. But yeah. So thank you everyone for joining me. I hope that you had as much fun as I did, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And if I don't, then hopefully I will see you next week for our first episode of Colossal. So I'm very excited, and let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and raid Winter's Tales. Always a good time. But yeah, thank you all so much. I hopefully will see you soon.